Khabib jumped out of that octagon and went after a multi-time world champion jiu-jitsu artist. And he was also a professional fighter in Bellator. He's Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach. He's not jumping in from some random fan who's heckling him. That's not the case here. Who he went after was not an innocent bystander. Who he went after can definitely carry himself to the fullest. And we've seen that tape. Dylan Dennis probably landed more shots than Conor McGregor did. That's not throwing any shade. Dylan Dennis went off. It's not some innocent bystander or anything like that. But I look at this as two separate things. There's actually a chain reaction because you see Khabib and Dylan Dennis, right? Khabib throws the mouthpiece, very unlike him. Jumps over, attacks him. Well, then that sparks this chain reaction. Then you get I think it's Khabib's brother, cousin, jumps on the ring. Conor goes after him, right? We see Conor hit him. Then we see another gentleman in black jump across the cage. And they see a guy in red jump across the cage. The guy in black goes to approach Conor. And people showing that video going, oh, Conor hit him first. I don't think so. I think that guy hit Conor. Conor reacted, slugged him. Then that douchebag in the red cold caught Conor. But there's a chain reaction here. The initial fire started with Khabib jumping over, which made it okay. So you get this weird chain reaction of horrible events, and the entire world's watching. But what Khabib did at the end of the day, not that terrible. Bad for the sport? Absolutely. Have we seen worse? Absolutely. Everyone crying he should be stripped of his title? You're out your goddamn mind. What the fuck are you talking about? No one's innocent. Khabib started this. Conor threw punches. Might even hit the gentleman first, jumping on the cage. I think that was Khabib's cousin. Socked him. That, in turn, again, it's just this butterfly effect. That, in turn, have Khabib's team jump in. Homeboy in black pushes Conor. Conor socks him. The tool in fucking red socks him. One of those, again, none of these guys are innocent bystanders. These are not random average Joes, 9 to 5, just got off work, jumping into the cage. These are part of Khabib's team. One guy was a UFC fighter. Another guy was his brother. All of them are Sambo experts. There's a lot of tough guys jumping in this ring. These aren't innocent people. That UFC fighter who did sock him, he's fucked. I mean, you're never, ever fighting the UFC again. I'm sure he's cut. 3 of those gentlemen got arrested. Something else you got to take into consideration, depending on what Nevada Commission does, and that's a whole nother can of worms we'll get into. But depending on what Nevada Commission does, you're talking about visas. These guys aren't American citizens. So this gets even bigger. If Conor McGregor did all this, if he won and did all this, I would not be worried about Conor McGregor's visa. Since it's Khabib and we have a double standard, a little worried. I think he's be all right, though. But that gentleman who's and that guy, his name's Zubira, right?
Zubira
Tugugov.
Yeah.
He's supposed to fight Conor's teammate.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, Artem Lobov. And then this Zabara brags that he slapped Conor.
Yeah. He said he was going to do it, and then he bragged and posted later that he did it.
Oh, wow. So this was pre-planned.
Pre-planned. So he's going to get in serious trouble, I'm sure.
So no matter what, that was pre-planned. I think so I don't think Khabib was pre-planned. All those conspiracy theories go, the UFC wants Khabib to do this. I'm telling you, you guys are so off on this. That is not in Khabib's character in any form or fashion to partake in this. And you can see in the post-interview, he goes, my dad's going to fucking kill me, man. He doesn't say fucking. That's the way I would talk if I was saying what he was saying. But he goes, my dad's going to crush me. When I get home, my father's going to crush me. Because they represent respect, honor, hard work. Yeah, so obviously a lot of this is pre-planned. You guys know I'm literally the biggest Conor McGregor fan. I root for that guy. I think one of the reasons I was bummed out is the way he performed. I thought it was a good fight. The first round, Khabib took him down. I thought Conor McGregor showed, especially in the open, in the middle of that octagon, I thought he showed great takedown defense, especially of a guy of Khabib's caliber with his low single. His hips were good. The way he was transitioning, it wasn't easy for Khabib, but he did land the takedown when he did. Conor had good control in that first round, controlled him, didn't eat any shots, really didn't take any damage. Did he lose the round? Absolutely. But when you're fighting Khabib, you're going to expect to lose a few rounds. If you go back to his Chad Mendes fight, he expected to get takedown and hopefully wear him out as the fight went on so that he would start on the feet and he start to have his way with him. Second round, same thing. He gets him down. When he does that leg lock and can't advance, I think we need to give more credit to Conor because we've seen Khabib when he gets that leg lock, when he triangles your legs, when he does that to these gentlemen's legs, and he's almost in like a really low on the legs. Most guys are completely fucked and panic, and that's when he goes to work and the transitions and all that. That first round, there's none of that. The second round, especially when he got really none of that. Even when he dropped Conor, I don't put too much weight into that. I thought it was a matter of more of the element of surprise. Conor was so worried about that takedown, and Khabib was able to take advantage of that. It was a solid shot. I don't think anyone can clown Conor for having a glass jaw. I don't think you can clown Khabib anymore for having a glass jaw. All those questions were answered. I thought he caught Conor by surprise. It was a slip and a knockback. There's both there happening. Khabib's striking is better than I think most people thought. His body work was great. Is it still a world-class level striking? No, but his wrestling and grappling is such a concern of everyone that he fights. It opens up other aspects for him, and that's what happened here. So when he dropped him, obviously he won the first, second round. Third round, I think it's too easy when people go, Khabib just took the round off, gave it to Conor. No, Khabib had to work. Conor didn't give him anything for free. So when he was grappling him, when he would take him down, none of that came easy to him. None of it ever came easy. That requires a lot of work. And we know that Khabib was emotional. He came into this very emotional. So that takes the toll on your cardio system. So in that third round, people go, well, Khabib just took the round off. No, he was tired. You could actually see he was the adrenaline dump or the lactic acid in his muscles, and he didn't feel like he could do the same game plan in that third round. So we see Conor start to have some success. Land, he definitely won that third round. Then the fourth round, Khabib finds whatever he was looking for as far as rest and cardio between the rounds and goes out there and gets it done. But you had a bit of a fight on your hands. I wish it would have went longer in that fourth round to really see how this thing panned out. But Khabib did a great job, did an absolutely great job. Hats off to Khabib. Am I crazy here, Chin? And you guys know this, man. I support Conor to the fullest. I love Khabib. I absolutely support Conor to the fullest, what he's done for the sport and what he's done for just everyone in general and as far as a businessman. And I think it's remarkable. And you guys know I always support him. It didn't look like the same Conor McGregor. I didn't see the pizzazz. I didn't see the lightness. I thought he was very flat-footed, just kind of walking forward. I don't know. I know his corner goes, hey, man, did you notice the corner goes, you got to be in and out. Just don't walk him down. You can't just bully him and walk him down. I didn't see him listening to his corner.
Yeah, he was definitely different. Before, I remember he would just be like magical.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't seem that magical this time.
Why do you think
he looked good though? But
he looked
not
good,
as
especially for a 2-year layoff. He looked good for a 2-year layoff.
Yeah.
But I didn't see my prediction before the fight. I thought Conor's movement was going to make this more challenging for Khabib if he was in and out and switching, and he has a wide stance, but he's very flat-footed and just walked forward a lot of the time. He was winning when he could get Khabib on his back foot, but he only did that in kind of spurts, in and out, when Khabib would finally start to walk forward. Khabib ate some great shots. Maybe we can chalk it up 2-year layoff. If you're a Conor hater, you can say, oh, he's just not very good, which isn't true. But you'd say, oh, he has $100 million in the bank. It's tough to get out of bed and train like you did when you're on the come up. If you go back and watch the fights against Max Holloway, if you watch the fight of Chad Mendes, even Jose Aldo, there's a difference in Conor's demeanor there. Maybe I'm off.
It looked different, man.
Looked a little different.
Yeah. Before it was confident and calculated. Now it's like sort of confident, but not as calculated.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I thought he was successful with his front kick. I thought that was landing almost as a jab, especially when he kept going to the body with it. I thought that was good. He landed some good body shots, but it was just loading up on the left. It was just like, it was just low and just kind of just waiting, very telegraphed. And, Khabib could see it. And I think Khabib, the game plan was to take him down, worm out in those first 2 rounds because he's so dangerous. And then it's going to help you kind of see the shots better. But even from then, he was just very loaded up, very heavy on the left, just that left. There's no variation besides the front kick. I thought he was flat-footed. It's hard to watch, man. It's hard to watch if you're a Conor. Maybe that's why I was down. Not that I wasn't happy for Khabib. I was just disappointed what happened for Khabib. But yeah, I thought Khabib looked fantastic, absolutely fantastic.